Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Guys, today we have Dr. Shivani Khetan ma'am with us, and she is the author of altogether 5 books. Thank you so much ma'am for coming on our show. I'm truly grateful कि आप हमारे शो पर आए.
Thank you, Gaurav. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me at your platform. I really appreciate that.
Likewise, ma'am. So, ma'am, before we get into the podcast and know much more about your books, about your upcoming projects and everything, I would request you to please introduce yourself so that our listeners can know much more about you, and do share how you started this writing journey as well.
I'm Dr. Shivani Khetan. Yes, you said my name. My work is integrative medicine. So I did a research on why people do what they do. So as a child, I was very inquisitive child, and I hardly used to speak to people. I was very good at observation, but still I was not someone who was very keen to study. So I was a very pretty average child who was wanting to do drawing, dance, music. But I think I guess I was a very shy child, and my parents were pretty sweet not to push me into things where they felt I was not comfortable. So I had great parents who did not have much of expectations from me. So I think I did pretty well, and I did textiles actually. My first professional degree is textiles. I worked in home furnishing for pretty 10 years, and then I retired from it.
Okay.
And then I guess, during my own journey of my own life, I started doing a research on emotions and stuff, why things happen, and maybe I was going through my own situations of anger and traumas. When you lose your parent, there can be a lot of loss in your journey. So I started doing a lot of meditation stuff. And then I realized, people's belief system can be really, really tying them, and they can be putting them into a situation where they don't know what to do with their lives. So that's where I started doing my research on alternative medicine. Then we started working on Louise Hay work, which is a 2-day workshop. So I was really inquisitive about, because she was saying there is no disease in the body, it's the dis-ease that happens through emotions. So various things. And then the journey got me into hypnosis. So I guess I've gone through my own journey, and through that journey, my client's journey, I was looking for new paths. And because of that, writing happened. And with so much of experiences that I have gone through, writing has helped me to put that in the right place. So I guess the journey is quite nice. I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning. and here I'm here with you also, and I'm learning today something with you. So pretty much been quite a things I think I was just thinking about when I'm speaking to you. Yeah.
So, ma'am, what I personally believe that, and what our data also says, that after listening to this podcast, many people will just love to explore the books. They might be interested in buying and reading it too. So, when it comes to talking from a new reader's perspective, what a new reader can expect from your books? Can you share some insights with us?
Well, the books are offering you a lot of reflection about various aspects of life, and how you can truly change the story in your mind. We keep telling a story, and then we're just narrating it, and then we are making it bigger and bigger and bigger. So the stories that you want to rewrite, these books will really help you. because we are in truly the business of hope,
True.
and my books are giving you hope. I'm not saying be positive. I'm not saying to do something because that will make you happy. I'm saying listen to yourself, know what you're feeling, and even if you're feeling bad, just acknowledge that. Uh, it's okay to feel anger. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel average, and that's fine. And 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 that's not the end of it. So my books are a window to hope,
Okay.
and seeing how I can rewrite my story again.
So, like as we talked about the perspective of a new reader, now coming to the people who have already read your book, right? Because we will be sharing on social media, so definitely your reader base will be there who might be listening to this episode. So, as of now, what they can expect from you? Like, are you writing something you want to experiment a bit on some, other genres too, or you want to stick to these only? What's in the pipeline, basically?
So, so I'm very near to art,
Okay.
and I'm very near to my work, which is related to expressive art, and definitely if you go into hypnosis. But the pipeline is having something related to art and some poems, maybe some four-liners, and they will expect a lot of art coming out. Yeah. It's going to be a mindless book
Okay.
where you just touch yourself, you touch the nature, and otherwise, mostly you're either in past or in your future. So maybe this one will get them into mindfulness,
To the
which is the
present,
present.
present. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, like, we are in this industry for more than 8 years as of now. And I am hosting this episode, like this podcast from last 4 years. And I have been personally seen, like, most of the authors are trying to be known or trying to be remembered as a certain genre, a certain type of author. They want to be in a particular template, what I can feel. So, when it comes to you talking from a personal branding perspective, हैव यू एवर थॉट अबाउट दिस थिंग कि लेट्स से अगर किसी ने आपकी कोई किताब पढ़ी और आज से 1-2 साल बाद देखता है कि ठीक है इट्स अ न्यू बुक बाय डॉक्टर शिवानी, सो उस रीडर के माइंड में वो सडन इम्पैक्ट क्या आना चाहिए कि मैम की बुक ऐसी होगी, इस टाइप की होगी, ये पढ़ने को मिलेगा, या फिर इन्हें वाइब ऐसी होगी, ये चीज होगी इस किताब में मोस्टली? कभी सोचा है इस बारे में?
Well, absolutely. Whenever I'm putting the book together, I definitely think about what am I offering. Doesn't matter if it is a success or not success. That's not in our hands. But what is the effort we are putting up there, and how do I see myself for the reader is very important to me. So जो last book हमारी भी आई है Unscripted, My Inner Journey. अगर उसका कवर भी आप देखेंगे तो उसमें एक लड़की है, वो जा रही है ना, एंड उसमें लिखा हुआ है दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव लर्नड इन माय जर्नी एंड यू कैन डू इट टू. सो that has been done by me. The artwork is by me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And मैं वो लड़की मैं ही हूँ जो आप देख रहे हैं उस पे.
Okay.
That's the backside of me, you are seeing. And a lot of people who are seeing me on social media, they will see that I do post my back pictures, where we are writing something and there's a nature. The emphasis is not always my face, we are trying to put the focus somewhere else. So that's what the journey was about. So when you say people are picking up my book, I am expecting them to definitely see me in nature, see me close to art, see me in mindfulness, see me in something that I'm offering that I'm also experiencing. And I'm not trying to give them a path. I'm just saying this is the path, you can choose it if it works for you, and if it doesn't work for you, then maybe there's another path for you, and you can discover that. And that's what I expect my client to think about me.
Okay. So
even the readers, yes.
Okay, noted. So, ma'am, like, as you have talked about your journey, your books, your upcoming projects. Now, coming to the majority part, like, this particular industry, what I have personally seen that, after the first lockdown was over, the numbers of author got increased very rapidly. Like, there was a boom in this industry. And when it comes to you, as your first book was released in which year, ma'am?
Well, 10 years back. So,
Okay, 10 years back. So definitely I've seen this industry evolving a lot. And what I have seen, what I feel, and I guess you must also agree, that publishing has become much more easier with lots of, literary agents, KDP is there, self-publishing house, traditional publishing is there. Whereas marketing and distribution has become much more harder. Right?
Yes, I agree on that part.
So when it comes to you, ma'am, like, according to you, is there anything that has worked exactly for you कि नहीं ये जो चीज़ मैंने की ना when it comes to marketing and distribution that has worked really well for me, and अगर ये मैं पहले करती या मैं हर बार अपनी इस जब भी बुक रिलीज करूंगी तो that gonna help me, कोई ऐसी चीज़ है मैम? बिकॉज बहुत सारे ऐसे नए राइटर्स भी सुन रहे होंगे इस पॉडकास्ट को, so that might help them as well.
Well, you're right. In the last few years, we have a lot of writers coming out, and we see a lot of writers fading away also. Because the patience is not there. Maybe the consistency is not there. Maybe the first book you're so passionate about that you are so strategic and everything, and when it doesn't work for you, you lose that streamline, or you don't know what to do, because the book sales is something which is not in your hands. Definitely there are big publishing houses. If you go there, still there is no guarantee that your books are going to be selling, because there is whether people agree with it or not agree with it, there are a lot of readers who are fading away from the market. Like someone like me will not go to Kindle. I still want to have the book by my hand. I want to see the papers, and I'm someone who would even like to, underline some line that I like, or even think about that line for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Wow, how has this person written this? So that kind of a reader is not there. So now what do you do about it, So if you ask me what could I have done better, I think I had to make all the mistakes to be where I am today. So I cannot say this was good, that was good. I've seen people running away with your money. I've seen people not turning up. I've seen all that. I've seen mistakes happening at the front cover, and you don't know what to do. Tomorrow is your book launch.
Oh, okay. That's another story.
Yeah, so I'm giving you the worst example. Why? Because I'm just trying to let you know that it's not that rosy that you see. And then tomorrow the paper is writing about you, and your book is launched, and then what? And then what if it doesn't work? It doesn't work. If it just doesn't work, it doesn't work. You did your best. You did your self-publishing. You put the book there. You have to be proud of your book. Right? Exactly. So end of the day, when I say the key is patience, consistency, strategy. See, financial success will grow, and build something meaningful. But where is your hard work? Where is your scratch? So I think go for small publishers. If you ask me, coming back to your question, what has worked for me is I have a small person who's helping me out. He's a great publisher. People can see my books, and he's there, and he's very approachable. I would say instead of going to big banners, go for small things. Go for small number of books. Yeah. Be proud of your work. Don't shy away from gifting your books to people. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes people are not buying. Exactly. And why go for 500, 600 books? Go for 250, 300 books or 150 rupees का book. अच्छा लगता है किसी से आप मिले, आप किसी को कार्ड देने की, भाई अपना किताब दीजिए. Writing a book is like आपने बहुत बड़ा काम किया है. आपने एक knowledge लाइब्रेरी में अपनी बुक रखी है, तो आपने बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट किया है. उसको अंडरमाइन मत करिए कि अरे बिका नहीं. अभी आजकल आप कहीं लंच जाते हो खाने, 10-12 लोग जाते हैं, मतलब किसी अच्छे 5 स्टार में जाते हैं, यू एंड अप ब्लोइंग अप 25,000 to 30,000 rupees. easily,
बिल्कुल.
right? So I would say put some money for yourself, and if you really believe in something, you publish it. And then don't shy away from telling people about your book. Don't shy away from gifting your books to your teachers, your mentors. Let there be let the 100 books be your, on the roll, where you are putting that book somewhere where people can read about it. If they're not buying it, at least gift them. Gift your teachers, gift your mentors, who will be very proud of you that you have written the book. And then they will put the word. So it's all about the strategy. So if you ask me what has worked for me, we go by this, we don't go by, itne bade banner pe jana hai. I believe in my subject, I'm doing that. I'm consistent in my books. I'm consistent with my strategy. I'm not changing it every year. We are just going slow steps, one step at a time. बहुत कम, बहुत छोटा करते हैं हम, बहुत कम करते हैं, लेकिन हम रेगुलर कर रहे हैं.
इनफैक्ट एक हिंदी में कहावत भी मुझे एग्जैक्ट तो याद नहीं, बट द थीम वाज कि एक पत्थर पे अगर रस्सी से भी आप बार बार मार्क करोगे तो डेफिनेटली वो एक निशान छोड़ जाती है, पत्थर भी टूट जाता है, ऐसे करके कहावत मैंने बचपन में पढ़ी थी.
तो यू कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग, जस्ट कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग. एंड अगर हम रोज 15 मिनट भी एक चीज करते हैं, लाइक आई ऑलवेज से, लाइक आई ट्राई टू लर्न म्यूजिक. If I put 1 hour every day, imagine in 30 days I have put how many hours? If I have 15 minutes to read, then read 15 minutes. Imagine by the end of a month, you would have put at least some hours.
Some 500 minutes, yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So imagine, कुछ भी चीज आप करते हैं, अगर आप उसको रेगुलरली कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं आप जरूर पहुंचेंगे.
बिल्कुल.
तो the key to this is, and which I have learned it, maybe I learned the hard way, that don't run after people, don't chase them, just go for people who are approachable. Go for small people. They value you, and they try to give value to your work also.
Exactly. Welcome. So, ma'am, as of now, what's your current writing schedule? Like every day you devote some particular hours to your writing, or it's like random, someday you get some thought, you just jot it down on your phone, on a diary, and after that you elaborate? How does it goes with you?
Gaurav, my work is, related to my experiences. So ऐसा नहीं है कि I'm someone who would like to spend 15 to 30 minutes every day on my art. I try to have something written every day. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि I'm writing a book, but I would like to write on my research or something, and then put it together. So for me, writing is an extension to my therapy.
Okay.
And my therapy room.
Okay.
So it's not about I will read and I will have something and I'm sitting by the beach and I'll have some idea. No, I'm not that kind of a writer. I write almost every day. I paint every day. I sing every day. I do my exercise in the nature every day. So I am a pretty consistent routine person. If I write, I would write at least 15-20 minutes. I will think about something that I liked. And I would like to put my points together. And then I assemble things together. End of it, do we want to do something with this? Or like the last book अभी जो आई Unscripted, हमने उसमें blogs लिखे थे बहुत, हमने 2-3 सालों में, and उन blogs को हमने फिर pick करा. और फिर उसके बाद डॉक्टर देवेंद्र शर्मा जी हैं, वो इंदौर में हैं. He was my one of the mentors when I was doing a research in my PhD. So he is gold medalist in cartoon, उनके पास सबसे बड़ा वो है रिकॉर्ड. So I requested him, sir, ये मेरे कुछ ब्लॉग्स हैं, इनमें हम कुछ आपका डालना चाहते हैं, take. And he came up with amazing cartoons, So now what I'm trying to say is that my blogs, which I have already written and they're already on the net, still we picked up those blogs. We knew कि ये चीजें काम करेंगी. हम ये इनको लोगों को एक mindless book करके दे सकते हैं where people can read about it, because everyone is not reading internet,
Exactly.
या blog नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, but still the topics are very good. Still the chapter is very nice. So I put it together.
Okay.
So after I have written something also, I've gone back to it. But that means I am someone who's constantly working on my work. Right? So it's not like some one day, Sunday, I will read, मतलब I will
It's a
write.
continuous process.
It's a continuous process. अगर आप एक्सरसाइज करते हैं तो वो कंटिन्यूस होगा. वो
बिल्कुल.
सुबह वो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि मैं मंडे फ्राइडे करूंगा. नहीं, आप रोज आधा घंटा करेंगे ही करेंगे.
बिल्कुल.
है ना? तो खाना खा रहे हैं तो फिर आपको एक्सरसाइज भी करनी पड़ेगी. आपको टाइम से उठना पड़ेगा. यू विल हैव टू हैव अ रूटीन. यू विल हैव टू हैव योर हॉबीज ऑल्सो. इट हैज टू वर्क इन proportion. So writing is a proportion to your individuality, I feel.
Okay.
It's not a part-time hobby.
Not. Definitely not. So, ma'am, probably my last question to of this podcast would be like, after listening to this podcast, many people will just love to, start writing, or they might be holding their first draft in the laptop, in the diary, in their phone. So what would be your advice for those upcoming authors?
I would say, just know what is it that you want. First, it is very much important that am I present or curious or evolving in my own life? And if I am doing that, then I can come up with something which I can present to the world. I cannot present something nirala to the world which is an alien to myself. So my thing is, believe in yourself, believe in your story, be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to copy others. Don't try to. We are living in the world of AI, where everything is so easy, so possible, that you do not have to even put your mind into things the way we used to do. So I would say, be human. Believe in yourself and have your own story, and then give whatever you believe in with full endorsement. And I would say to everyone, just stay kind, stay curious, and I guess you're one belief away from a brand new life. मतलब बहुत ज़रूरी है कि मैं खुद को ही तो नहीं लिमिट कर रहा हूँ. तो दूसरों को देखिए, इंस्पायर हुई बट खुद की सुने और कंसिस्टेंटली उसको करें. मतलब ऐसा मत करें कि ओके परसुएशन 10 दिन हुआ फिर छोड़ दिया. नहीं, अगर छूट भी रहा है तो कम बैक अगेन, डू इट अगेन. सो have a plan, write it down, go the old school way where you write down, okay, in 10 days I'll do this, 20 days I'll be here, in 6 months I see myself here, and then see, am I able to do it?
In fact, there is a saying as well, ki hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So
True.
That's so true, because every day when it comes to consistency, this is the only key to anything. And somewhere I have read it also, ma'am, that the most rarest habit found in a Homo sapiens is consistency. बहुत कम लोग ऐसे हैं जो किसी भी चीज के लिए कंसिस्टेंट है लाइफ में, एंड जो हैं वो सच में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं.
True. So to end this in a happy note is, there was a book which was for 12-year-old, but I gave it to my son. I think he turned 30 and he doesn't like to read. So the book, was about a horse, and a fox and a boy. It's a very beautiful book. It has a lot of drawings in it, and that's where I think I got inspired to have drawings in my the latest book that we have. I thought it was so engaging. So in that, the boy is telling the horse, I do not know what to do and I'm scared. So the horse tells him, okay, so can you see one step? He said, yes, I can take one step. I see one step. So he says, okay, take one step. So he takes one step. He says, okay, now take another step. And he takes another step. So it was such a lovely thing to read, because sometimes we don't see the path, but we do see one step that we can do, like getting up in the morning, going in the sunlight, being in the nature, giving yourself 10 minutes and you're breathing. These are dots to writing. So start with one step. I don't know where to start. Okay. Start with yourself. Go and have that experience of sunrise. Go and have that experience of seeing children playing in the park. So I know I saw my son, and he came and told me, thank you so much for giving me this book, because I do not read. But this book definitely helped me to understand that instead of looking at the path, why not just see the minute I can have a step, and just do that. That is important. So I was like, wow, the book had so much to give, and it really intrigued me. So this is what it is. Do simple things. Simple thing करना ही बहुत मुश्किल होता है.
Exactly.
एक रूटीन को क्रिएट करना बहुत मुश्किल है. तो आप छोटे रूटीन क्रिएट करिए. अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करिए. अपने if you have children, spend time with them, and then see what all that is doing to you that makes you write. Writing is your extension. So first have yourself, then only you can have an extension. So to all the readers, to all the writers, I would say, just believe in yourself, and and have a routine that really helps you to do whatever you want to do in life.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely and inspiring conversation with Dr. Shivani. And if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the books. आप जैसे Amazon पे जाएं, वहाँ पे सर्च करें डॉक्टर शिवानी खेतान. मैम की बुक्स आ जाएंगी, ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने चाहने वाले, जानने वालों के साथ ज़रूर शेयर करें. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was my honor to be able to host you today.
Gaurav, and all the best, and sending a lot of wishes to you for whatever you plan to do in future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.